Today we're going to be learning about a website called Funbrain. It's a great website to use for really kids of all ages, probably first grade to about 8th grade, or probably till about 6th grade, I would say is the highest. But the first thing we're going to do is open your internet browser, and I'm using Google Chrome, but you can use Safari or anything else, Internet Explorer, whatever's your choice. And then go to www.funbrain.com. And you'll see when you get to this site, right now it's around Halloween time, so there's a bunch of things for Halloween. But the first thing you can do is really just kind of look around on the site. You see up top there's Math Arcade, and then there's some reading stuff. And then once the kids are done with their math and their reading, they can really just go and have fun in the Fun Arcade and all this other stuff. So there's really a bunch that they can do on there, on this website, and it will really keep them entertained. You can scroll down some, and there's a for teachers section and a for parents, but really I want you to focus on the kids section of this. So the first thing we can do is go to the Math Arcade. So once you click on Math Arcade and get to this page, if you're ready to start the games and all that, in the bottom left hand section there's a little brain, and it's blue and it says click here. So since we're a new player, we can click new player. Now if you've been in here before, they'll give you a password after you beat each level, and you can just enter it right down at the bottom when it says returning users enter password. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll just go ahead and act as if we are a new player. So it says, welcome to the Math Arcade. To get your game piece, make the following selections. So I am a girl, and skill level, like I said, 1st through 8th. Let's go ahead and say 5th grade, and then click OK. And at the bottom, like it says there's 25 games, so this will really keep them entertained for a while. Let's see, and I like purple, so I'm just going to choose purple. And then click play. So you can go ahead and read the directions on your own. I've already been through this, so I've already read the directions. But basically, the first game, I'm just going to kind of walk you through the first game. The first game, you just click over the wind, and it blows a number, and then you put it with the matching equation. So you'll understand it more once you see me do it. So click next, and then it tells you how to play. Let's click play. Alright, so like the directions said, the bumblebee over the wind, and then you catch the number and you put it with the corresponding equation. So I believe this one goes here. And you have to get a certain amount to pass the level. Let's go and get this. And if you mess up twice, then you fail. So I won, and then click here to play the next game. So then right here it gives you your new password, so you can just enter it in next time, or the kids can enter it in next time they come to do these games, and you can print it so you can save it and all that. So you guys can kind of figure out how many games you want to go through, and you can assign these to your kids and have them do a certain amount. They're really good games, and for each age group they're different games, and they're accommodated to the level at which they are, or which they're at, like academically. So let's check out the reading. Now here, I heard Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a really popular series right now for kids, and they can, right over here, they can just click on it and they can read it online. They also have games that they can do for reading. There's lots of other books. And my favorite, I remember these growing up, I loved Mad Libs, and they also have a bunch of Mad Libs for them, which they're educational, but they're also just fun for the kids. And they can print these all out. They can do them in class. They can do them at home. This really is a great tool. And then there's also comics and stuff. So if you scroll to the bottom, you can see there's also 2-player games. You really just kind of have to just play with the site and see what all there is. But there's math games, there's reading games, there's a bunch of different math games. There's the Math Arcade where you have to go through and beat levels to get to the next level, to get to the next level. You have to beat all 25 games. Then there's also Math Baseball, Tic-Tac-Toe, Squares, which is also math, and that's a 2-player game, and Connect the Dots. There's also all kinds of reading things, and there's things just for fun. So, I mean, if you want to have your kid get on here and work on the educational parts of the site for the first 20 minutes, and the last 10 minutes they get to do something fun, that they would love that. And the whole thing really is fun. It's a good way for them to learn, and it really doesn't feel like learning. So it's really just a great tool to know about. And like I said, it's for K to about 8th grade. I would think I think 8th grade is pushing it. I think I would use it more for that elementary and early middle school, but hey, if your kids like it, your kids like it, as long as they're learning. So that is our tutorial on funbrain.com.